So is it wrong that they are allowed to have the relations with these married women?
I don't know. I've not read that verse. Sorry.
You don't know? You don't know if that's wrong or not?
No, but if it says that, it says that.
Yeah, it says that. So is that wrong?
Dude, to be honest, I'm not quick to judge even my own religion. I know what you're trying to do. I've watched videos of people saying their religion allows the killing of babies. So, to be honest, I really couldn't give a fuck if my religion said that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Hello, amazing viewers. Welcome to this amazing and fascinating episode. On today's episode, a female Muslim can accept that Islam allows this very practice in its religion. Let's watch this video to find out exactly what happened.
Sister, you're our sister in humanity. I want to ask your opinion on this. So,
Of course.
if, for example, right, if me and you went to war and I captured you and I captured your husband, and your husband is still alive, you're still married to him, but I had intercourse with you while you're still married to your husband, what do you call this?
Whoredom.
Rape as well.
Okay, say grape for the sake of the life. Don't say the R.
Okay, grape.
Okay, in Islam, this is allowed. In chapter 4, verse 24 of the Quran,
What?
it says, yes.
I love her.
In Islam, this is allowed. In chapter 4, verse 24, it gives a condition. It says there's an exception to married women. This exception is the right hand possesses, the woman that you capture in war. Now, if you read Ibn Kathir, the explanation of the scholars and the historical background, and this is also in the Hadith, Sunan Abu Dawud 2155. It says that Muhammad and his companions went to the battle of Al-Tas. They defeated their enemies, captured them, and took them captive. Some of the companions of Muhammad took some pagan women who were still married, and the companions disliked having intercourse with them, So they went to Muhammad about this, and they asked Muhammad, these women are still married. Can we have intercourse with them? And he said, this is lawful for you, and Allah brought down the verse. So Allah is allowing adultery. And like you said,
No, adultery. Every religion is against adultery.
Sound like adultery to me.
Except Islam, friend.
No, dude, come on.
What is
if
an
it was that
exception?
easy, believe me, many women would step out. But Islam, so far as women go, the only ones seem to
What do
get
you
by. You know what I'm trying to say?
The Quran says you can marry them. It doesn't mean that you should have sex with them without marriage, but you can
It
marry
doesn't say you can marry them.
it doesn't say you can marry
Read the
them.
verse. Look at it.
No, why
You
would
can't
so
marry.
you're saying Islam allows adultery? Are you serious?
Yes.
No, the verse says you can marry them. It did not say that.
Muhammad, can you marry a pagan in Islam?
Yes,
Show me the verse where you can marry him. What's that?
you can marry a pagan when she
Actually, okay, no. Let's give
Tell me
benefit.
the verse where you
You're
can marry a
right.
Muslim in
Muslim, I know for a fact, Muslim men can marry a Christian, or they can marry even a Jew. They can never marry. They can never marry like an Indian. They would never marry a mushrik. Anyone who believes
So
in
in
more
the
than one
Quran,
God. Anyone who believes in a pagan belief.
In Islam, you can marry.
You can marry them with
You're
their children.
attempting to make Islam look. Then can I finish,
Let me
Muhammad?
speak,
You're
sister.
trying to, Amir. You're trying to make Islam
Let me
look
speak.
evil by
It is
saying
evil.
that this is what they do to pagan women. Most of them
What they do to
women.
them.
You should do. You're joking.
This is what they do. Hold on. This is,
You did not read it. You say you can marry them. It does not say you can have sex with
No,
them.
it doesn't.
No,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't.
say anything about marrying them. Stop.
Muhammad, what are you talking about? Even I know I'm a Muslim. You can never marry a pagan woman. What are you talking about?
So in case that in case you read the things as a Muslim, you cannot marry them.
No, you can't marry this
That's
woman
what
while she's a
they-
pagan. They're pagan, dude.
They can
It says
change
that- dude.
Every religion has there's sides of religion that are quite not dark, but it is what it is. That's what the religion
Not
says.
this one.
Punishment.
This is talking about adultery, Magda. Just like you said.
No, come on.
And every religion supposedly goes against
Islam
adultery,
is the
except
long-standing
Islam.
religion for family
Logic.
formation.
It is right in the Bible that
you
you-
cannot argue with it. You cannot dispute
Magda,
with it.
Magda,
And
I
so
hear what you're
something must be
saying.
working.
I hear what you're saying. So why does the verse allow for Muslims to get with married women who they capture?
Right.
But you're talking about, I admit, I'm telling you,
Logic.
there are
Logic.
every
You know,
religion.
Let her
every-
answer, Muhammad. Let her speak, man.
Doesn't
Okay.
every religion has a side which is open to interpretation? But you
No,
cannot
this ain't
say,
open
like,
for interpretation. What are you talking about?
Okay, Logic, let me answer you.
I think at the end of the day,
Is Muhammad being a prophet open for interpretation?
No.
Okay.
So Magda,
I'll see where you coming from.
But you're saying
you're still not dealing with the verse,
you're
Magda.
trying
Please.
to say that Muslim
Magda,
men,
me answer
when
me.
they're in war, they can take other people's women and grape them. Like this is
Magda,
very. You can't say that.
I'll quote the verse.
It's ridiculous.
It says also forbidden for you are married women, except those whom you capture in war or those whom you rightfully possess.
Boom.
So there's a category of married women who they're allowed to have.
Godlogic, are you a black man?
Nah, I'm Ethiopian.
You're Ethiopian.
Nah, I'm a Kenyan.
That's a red herring. What does
Kenyan, right? Okay.
what does that have to do with anything?
Let
Can
me
you
answer.
answer the verse?
Do you know
Let
what
me answer
Christians
the
did
verse.
in the name?
Magda, I don't care about what Christians did in the name of whoever.
That's
the verse.
what every black man says.
I bet. So can you talk about the verse?
How did we get here?
I know, right?
Can you agree then at least? We can move on if you agree with this. Can you agree
It's
that
true
this
though.
verse?
Jamestown, like
Can you
there's a show.
agree that this verse?
Jamestown, and there's things they show.
Magda, can
I'm
you
vexing
agree?
him. I'm sorry. I'm vexed you just now.
It's all right. Can you agree that this verse that allows for them to have relations with married captive women? Can you agree that this verse is wrong?
This voice is right.
Wait, I'm
Better
sorry.
answer.
Someone just called me a racist. I'm not a racist.
Don't worry about that.
Do you have ADHD?
Me?
Yeah,
Who asked me that?
me.
Oh, sorry. Your voice sounds the same.
Me and the host sound alike.
Yeah,
we get that. We get that.
I'm about to start believing that in a second since everybody keeps saying that. That's wild.
For real.
Can I read her the hadith just to clarify? Okay, so here.
Wait, before you read the hadith, I want to hear her answer. Yeah, she keep running.
But logic, you know that she wasn't able to answer you.
She might. So let's see if she can. Magda, you there, sister?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You trying to get a fourth one, huh? You trying to get a fourth one, huh, Mom?
I'm trying to get a fourth one, man. You trying to get a fourth one? You trying to get a fourth one? Can you admit? Can you acknowledge the verse here that says that they are allowed to have relations?
What ayah?
Chapter Surah An-Nisa, ayah 24. Surah 4, verse 24. It says that for married women are forbidden for you, except those whom you rightfully possess. So is it wrong that they are allowed to have the relations with these married women?
I don't know. I've not read that verse. Sorry.
You don't know? You don't know if that's wrong or
No,
not?
but if it
just
says
read it
that,
to
it
you.
says that.
Yeah, it says that. So is that wrong?
Dude, to be honest, I'm not quick to judge even my own religion. I know what you're trying to do. I've watched videos of people saying their religion allows the killing of babies. So, to be honest, I really couldn't give a fuck if my religion said that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Whoa.
Oh man,
I see.
why you cussing?
So you just
No,
did you grow up Muslim?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Like, so you're not really
Did you grow up Christian?
you just like you're a coach.
Did you grow up as a Christian?
I grew up on the truth of Christianity. Yes.
Okay, so how can you judge me for growing up as a Muslim then?
Well, I'm not judging you for growing up as a Muslim. I'm just saying from this conversation, you're not able to Magda. From this conversation, you have shown that you are biased towards the religion, and you're not able to step outside of that, and actually discuss things objectively.
But the reason why I can't step outside of it is because society, everything around me tells me that it's the only right religion. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know. You grew up in it.
The only difference between you and me, Godlogic, is I can at least respect Christianity because I know there's principles of Christianity that even Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reflected on. That's the difference between you and me. It's because the respect embedded in my religion is something you'll never understand because you can't step out. You're
I
afraid
like how
to
she
step
used the
out.
word take.
No, Magda. In this conversation,
but
it's okay. In this conversation,
late.
have I been respectful to you personally?
I'm not talking about personal. I'm talking about the religion.
I know. I know the difference. That's why I asked the question. Have I been respectful to you in this personally?
I think towards Islam, you are.
I'm not asking about Islam. I'm asking about you. Have I been respectful to you personally?
I answered you. Give me a chance to answer. You're being passive aggressive. I'm
not
saying
being passive. I'm asking.
Let me finish.
It's a yes or no, man.
Let me finish. Look, you've been respectful to me, but towards
Thank you.
Islam as a religion, you clearly hold
I have
some
no
sort
respect.
of like you're
I have no
out for
respect
it.
for
You know what I'm
Islam.
trying to
All
say?
right, yeah,
Like you're
I
out
got
to
you.
get it.
Thank you. So notice how
You're welcome.
So do you see how I'm able to separate personal respect or whatever, right, with you, and you're a Muslim, but I have a personal respect for you as a fellow human, but for the ideology, the religion of Islam itself, I have no respect for, because it teaches falsehood, it teaches dangerous things, it teaches disgusting things, and I cannot respect that. I cannot respect an idea. It's almost like trying to give respect to.
Okay, can I ask you a
hold on,
question?
let me finish. Let me finish, please. It's almost like trying to give respect to Mustache Man's ideology in Germany. Of course not. I don't respect his ideology.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
I don't
do
respect.
him.
So I don't respect Islam because it teaches evil things and wrong
Okay,
things.
if that was the case, why is it a growing religion? Firstly, let me finish. And secondly, why do you think you as a person hate the religion so much? Because you clearly hate it.
I just told you why. Okay, I'll answer it again.
But if that's the case, then how should I not be?
Did you ask me a question?
Let me finish first.
You asked me two questions.
Should I not be then am I a disgusting person then? From the conversation you've had with me?
Oh Lord, have
don't
mercy.
know you.
Wait, hold on. Can I? So you asked me 3 questions. The third question, it literally doesn't make sense for you to ask, because we just established how I was able to separate you as a human being from Islam, the religion. I literally answered that already before you can
No,
even
but
ask
my
that.
religion
Please
is me.
pause. No, it's not. It's completely
Yes,
different.
it is.
Obviously, it's different. So Magda. So that's out the way.
Don't start.
Number 2. Why is it a fast growing religion? Because a lot of Muslim men have multiple wives and have a lot of children by them. So Islam is growing through
You want
birth
to speak
rates.
about multiple wives? Let's go to America and go look at the whole community.
You asked me a
sister
question,
wives and whatnot.
Magda. You asked me a question. I'm just giving you the answer to it. So why does Islam growing? Because of birth rates. Number three.
The only child.
Number 3. Should I have respect for Islam? Absolutely. Why do I have this disrespect for Islam? I already answered that literally just now, but I'll give it to you again.
Would kill my father if he married again. Let me just say that.
That's tough. But look,
Unalive,
I don't have respect for Islam because it teaches, 1, that you can commit adultery, like we just read.
Oh,
It teaches that you can beat your wives.
Religion I practice, and you're
Magda,
saying
you wanted me to let you
wrong
finish, girl.
You're saying false
You wanted
things.
me to let you finish, but you're not letting me finish, man. Come on, dog. It teaches that you're allowed to commit adultery.
Don't call me a dog. Who called me a dog?
It's slang for like homie or friend.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, like what's up, dog? You know,
Chill,
something like
man,
that. But
chill.
that's us in America. I don't know where you're from, but okay. So it teaches that you're allowed to commit adultery. It teaches that you can beat your wives. It teaches against the truth of the prophets, who they are, what they believed, what they taught, where they was, and lies about it all. I have absolutely no respect for lies, falsehood, and violent and disgusting teaching. It literally calls me the worst of creatures. It says those who disbelieve in Islam, those who disbelieve among the Jews and the Christians and the polytheists, their abode is hellfire. No problem with that. But this is the part that gets me. They are the worst of creatures. Just because I disbelieve. So why should I have respect for a religion that calls me the worst of creatures?
I think that's your perspective. I don't.
Come on, man.
Islam perfectly.
literally what the verse
It's like saying though.
Look, among
Is
you are.
religion-
Look at the comment section. You see the guy with the moon? He says,
Which
yes,
guy?
Logic, you are the worst of creatures.
Can I
The
just-
guy with the moon.
The worst of all.
He's a Muslim affirming what the Quran says, that I am the worst of creatures.
Yeah, good Muslim.
I think you're just really confused, and I just want to say I've got to go, but I hold no hate towards
Before you
you.
go.
think
I have no
you're-
hate towards
I think
you either.
I think you're a nice guy. I
You
think
too,
you're just
you're
a bit
nice.
confused about what Islam is, and it was actually
Confused?
nice talking to you. But I think you need to brush up on your facts.
And I
But
think you need to read
Thanks
the
for
Bible.
having me. See ya.
Hold on,
Read the
before
Bible,
you go,
Magda.
Can I read the hadith for you?
Which
Before you go.
Bye.
Before you go, can I read the hadith for you? Before you go. Let me read it for you. Before you go, let me read it for you. This is Sunan Abu Dawud 2155, the greatest Sahih. And it says, From Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said, the apostle of Allah sent a military expedition to Al-Tas on the association of the Battle of Hunayn. They met their enemies, fought them, and defeated them, and took them captives. Some of the companions of Allah were reluctant to have relations with the female captives because of their pagan husbands. So Allah the Exalted said,
I know this. Yeah, you read it before. I was gonna ask Godlogic, which book should I read?
You should read the book of John.
The book of John. There's so many though. Like, which one am I supposed to focus on to follow daily in my life?
by your own admission,
I just told you, book of John.
by your own admission, sister.
No, but like, I mean, I'm asking God. Amir, relax. I'm asking Godlogic. Gosh.
He
Yeah, go
just
read the book of
told you.
John.
You keep saying the same question. He just told
And I'm gonna read all the different Qurans I got on my desk too.
the book of John, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
What do you
that. There's
mean?
only one book, bro.
No, that's
Just told you.
Bye, boys.
Don't-
I got 4 of them.
Don't do that, Godlogic. Don't do that.
I got like 4 Qurans on my desk,
can't
different
get out.
ones.
You playing now? Now
said you
you're
can't get
being
out?
disrespectful. Now the truth comes out.
You want me to drop you?
How is that disrespectful for having 4 Qurans? I literally do.
There's no full Qurans, bro. That you can look.
Well, he got 'em.
general. That's now you make. I'm glad you did that because now everyone can see that what it's just completely false what you just said. It's completely wrong.
do you want me to
It's
show
like a
you?
fact. Everyone follows Islam.
I can
because-
turn my camera on and show you. You want me to show
Please
you?
show her.
There's only one book.
Let me show you the 4.
And it ain't the Quran.
It's not. I need to go. Bye. Bye.
Let me
good
show you
night,
the
good night.
4
How many Qurans is 4 Qurans?
Boys, I triggered
One.
you all. Relax, chill.
Here's triggered.
By your own admission, you said Allah allows grape. By your
Oh
own
my
admission,
God, these boys,
by your own
man.
admission, you said that. I'm not putting words in your mouth. By her own admission, she said, "This is grape." I showed her where her God allows it. By her own admission, she said Allah allows grape. Khalas.
Khalas, Habibi. It's over.
Dang, she left before I could show her the 4.
You know, Logic. You know, whenever you mention multiple Qurans, that's when they done had enough. It's over with after that. Manifest time.
Okay, welcome back, guys. That was an amazing one. Let us know what you were able to learn, and I believe you were able to learn something new. So leave your thoughts in the comment section. Nowadays, people follow things they don't understand and use words they don't know the meaning to because someone has made it normal for them or intelligence is very low in this age and time. This generation of Muslims are there as a result of their ignorance about Islam, unlike the previous generation of Muslims that were there as a result of wasteful deception. So they don't know anything or they don't know much about their religion. That is the main problem with this generation. And the previous generation, they were there because of wasteful deception. They agree to submit even though they don't understand it fully. She sounds like she has no single knowledge about the subject being discussed, and the fact that she seems to make excuses for this act is another cause for concern. The fact that there is adultery in every religion doesn't mean that it is permitted, unlike Islam. So other religions, there are people that indulge in adultery, but that does not mean that it is permitted. But in the case of Islam, Allah gave Muhammad the go-ahead for his companion to have intercourse with married captive women. So that her excuse is not valid in every case. So we can see now that Islam permits adultery, and it was the permission given to Muhammad and his companion. She was born into the faith, though as an adult she really should do her homework to get to know what she truly practiced, because at this point she is just waffling and she is just wallowing in ignorance. So guys, that was an amazing one. Let us know your thoughts, share this video, subscribe, and also don't forget to like it as well. We would love to see you in the next episode.